Now we're going to talk about half shoelace pose. For half shoelace, the benefits of this pose are you're going to be stretching out your glute primarily. In the opposite leg, you're also going to feel stretching the hamstring and the calf. And in most of these stretches in a yin yoga practice, you should be feeling a stretch throughout the back and neck as well. So let's get into it. So for half shoelace pose, you start in staff position and then just bend your right knee, cross that right knee over, and then pull the right foot back so the knife edge of the foot, the outside of the foot, is down onto the mat, right? So you're trying to bring knee on top of knee this way, but also drop knee down on top of knee this way. So you don't want to have a high knee, you want to drop that knee down. And so once you do that, make sure you flex that foot. Make sure you're still seated tall on the sits bones. You can definitely utilize a strap. You don't have to. You can reach up, strap or no strap. And then on the exhale, you fall forward and down. You loop around or you hold on to the feet or toes. And then you just fold at the waist. And as soon as you fold at the waist, you're going to activate everything. You're going to activate that stretch throughout the back and neck. You should be feeling a stretch in your glute. If you don't feel a stretch here in your glute, it just means you're flexible in the glute region, in the glute muscles. But once you do shoelace, which is the full version of this stretch, you should feel it. Okay? So go ahead and click on shoelace if you're not feeling this currently. But if you are feeling this, let's breathe through it. So let's go ahead and breathe through it for 3 deep breaths. Rounded shoulders, tucked chin. Each exhale, try to feel a softening of the musculature. And you'll want to try to stay there for about 1 to 3 minutes. Now let me go ahead and show this from the side view. So again, you start in staff, you bend that right knee, you cross it over, you pull the knife edge of that foot back like so, and then you drop the knee down. Flex that foot, make sure you are seated tall on the sits bones, strap or no strap, reach up, and drop over and down. And again, you just simply breathe through it as you fold over at the waist, as you slowly lower over time. Make sure you find your edge, right? You don't want to overstretch, but make sure you find your edge. The key thing I want you to think about in this stretch is to make sure you pitch over at the waist. Truly fold over at the waist completely. If you stay seated tall, most people aren't going to feel much of a stretch. But if you really fold over at the waist, you're going to feel a deepened stretch in that glute.